Alright, so in this video, I'm gonna be making a beat from scratch, so let's get right into it.
Hey Cash, this go crazy.
Alright, so I'm gonna make this a more fast tempo beat. So the tempo, I got it at 152, and I got this piano loaded up on Keyskip. We're just gonna build some chords out real quick, and then probably switch the sound. Alright, so I really don't have a direction for this. I'm kind of just playing around with the notes, but I'm trying to stay with like a simple melody that's a bit repetitive, but I just want it to be catchy, even though we might switch the sound out. Alright, so we'll leave it like that, and we'll build a bass line. I think I'll have it be like this. Just a little switch up at the end. Alright, so real basic with the melody. You don't really gotta do too much a lot of the times. You know, just because you look at the notes and it don't look like a lot to you, don't mean that you gotta be adding more. But for this, I'm gonna go back to Omnisphere. Alright, and then we're just gonna switch it to some strings, see what we can find. Alright, we'll keep this, and then I'm gonna add some effects to it. And really, I just play around with the effects. Just kind of, I might let's add crystallizer and see what we can do with this. I added this effect to it from crystallizer. It's called ping pong balls, and it just adds some kind of detune to it a bit, and some delay too. So I like that, but I'm gonna pitch it down. Bring the mix down a bit. I want to bring a strong synth into the sound because I feel like that first pad is kind of quiet, kind of sits in the background a bit. So I have this synth brass right here loaded up, and I'm just gonna build just an easy melody out. I got the tempo on because I wanted to hear how it sounded in relation to the pad. Alright, so I'm definitely gonna EQ this and just control these frequencies. I don't want too much of this mid-range in there. Add some reverb. I'm also going to add a love filter on here. And just reduce it. This cuts out all the high end, but I don't want too much of that high end cut out. So I'm going to control it with the mix knob. I'm also going to separate this sound a bit. Turn it down. Really bring up some of these high frequencies over here so you can hear it a bit more. Alright, so we're going to add one more sound to switch up the melody, or just kind of have more in the hook and then kind of lead off into the verse. So I'm going to add these bells. I have this sound out right here. I can't even, Eurosphere or something like that. I don't know how to say it. But I'm going to add some real simple. Hold on. Yeah, real simple. So it's just A to B. A, cut this short, and then turn down the velocity a bit. Kind of just have it be like this. Hold on. That's not even in the key of the beat, but kind of sounds good. A little more fast, so. And then maybe try to add one right here. Alright, so real simple. It's already got a whole bunch of reverb on it, but I want to add delay. A slow delay. Even slower. Alright, so let's control the frequency with the EQ. I definitely don't want that much high end in there. Alright, so I want to add some low end to that first pad. So I'm going to add halftime. And I'm going to put this down to about like 30%. Yeah, that's a little better. So it's not too bland. Alright, let's add a sub bass on there. So I'm gonna use Omnisphere for the sub bass. And I just got that preset. This one selected. Alright, so with the drums, I'm going to add the clap and the kick first. Kind of get the bounce going and then go back and add the hi-hats. Yeah, real simple with the kick. When I add the hi-hats, sometimes I'll mute some of the melodies just to kind of not have it overwhelming, and I can really focus on the bounce. Just turn it down. Alright, let's add an 808 in there now. Alright, let's add a couple final touches to the drums. So I'm thinking about adding just like an open hat. Alright, I'm gonna just structure this beat out so you guys can hear it, but if you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.